Now listen to what the Hindu Bible says about us. In the Bhagavad Gita it's written, "Sequestered should he sit, steadfastly meditating, his thoughts controlled, his passions laid away, quit of belonging. In a fair still spot, not too much raised, nor yet too low, let him abide his goods, the deerskin and the crucigrass. There setting hard his mind upon the one, restraining heart and senses, silent, calm, let him accomplish yoga and achieve pureness of soul. Holding immovable his body, neck, and head, his gaze absorbed upon his nose end, tranquil in spirit, free of fear, intent upon his brahmachari vow, musing on me, lost in the thought of me. That yogin, so devoted, so controlled, comes to the peace beyond, my peace, the peace of high nirvana." In a fair still spot, not too much raised, nor yet too low, let him abide his goods, the deerskin and the crucigrass. That means to sit wherever you meditate. If you're too low, you're not comfortable. If you're too high, you're not comfortable. If you're too warm, you're not comfortable. And if you're too cold, you're not comfortable. So get yourself in a comfortable place. And choose a place for yourself every day so that you go, especially once a day or twice a day in the morning and evening, and meditate in that same place and see how wonderful it will be. In a fair still spot, not too much raised, nor yet too low, let him abide his goods, the deerskin and the crucigrass. There setting hard his mind upon the one. Think about God. Holding immovable his body, neck, and head, his gaze absorbed upon his nose end. The nose end is at the point between your eyebrows. The tip of the nose is the other end of the nose. But the root of the nose is at the point between the eyebrows. So you should lift your eyes and focus your attention at the point between the eyebrows. And you should focus the eyes there without allowing the eyeballs to wander around in their sockets. Because when the eyeballs are moving all the time, peering this way, peering that way, there's no concentration. The monkeys do that. You go out in the zoo and you see them glancing this way, glancing that way, and the other way, up and down, everywhere. And that's the way people do too. But there's no concentration behind that kind of seeing. Because in yoga, you have to go past your physical sight, the sight of two eyes, and look through your own spiritual eye, and that spiritual eye is located at the point between your eyebrows. So when the attention of sight and all the five senses are stilled, and then the mind becomes free and unwavering, the attention is fixed and frozen, and then that's the way to break down the ramparts of that darkness that covers the mind. Because just behind the darkness of your closed eyes is the goal of all of your evolutionary seeking. You will have the soul satisfaction when you break through the darkness of closed eyes. And that's why I think that the science of yoga is the greatest of all, because it puts you face to face with the infinite consciousness. And while you're in that consciousness, like a fish in the ocean or like a bubble in the ocean, then you know that your contact can be made right within yourself. And you have to go no place to find God. Find Him within yourself. And all the Eastern teachings, all the yoga teachings, and all the scriptures aver that you must seek God within your own self. He is near you and with you all the time. So there's no reason why we should take long pilgrimages to the Himalayan mountains or to Mecca as the Mohammedans do, or to Jerusalem as the Jewish ones do. Those are just symbols of just what you are yourself. You are the city of Jerusalem yourself. You are the Garden of Eden, and you are Mecca as well. Everything that you seek, you are yourself, and everything is within your own self. And that's why meditation is the greatest of all sciences. It helps you to rediscover that. You knew that one time, and that's why you seek, and that's why you are wandering around once more to find that Garden of Eden, which is right at the point between your own eyebrows. Or when you return to Jerusalem or to the Holy Land, call it whatever you will, all those symbologies mean the same thing. So learn how to meditate. And you must do it through lots of practice. And the Gita says, steadfastly the will must toil thereto, till efforts end in ease, and thought has passed from thinking, shaking off all longings bred by dreams of fame and gain, shutting the doorways of the senses closed by watchful ward. So step by step, it comes to gifts of peace assured and heart assuaged, when the mind dwells self-wrapped and the soul broods cumberless. It takes lots of practice to have self-realization, or the realization of God. When you realize your own true nature, you will have realized the true nature of God. They're both one and the same thing.